Let's quickly talk about PayPal Buy Now, Pay Later. So we have a $10,000 easy approval, PayPal Pay in 4, no credit check whatsoever. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or a tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to talk to you about PayPal Buy Now, Pay Later. It's a great program from PayPal, and you have up to $10,000 easy approval, PayPal Pay in 4, no credit check whatsoever. Let me give you an overview here. So PayPal Pay is PayPal Pay in 4 is actually a payment option that lets you split purchases you make at participating online stores into 4 payments, okay? You pay a down payment at the time of sale, and then 1 payment every 2 weeks for the next 6 weeks, for a total financing period of 6 weeks. So this is really what it is. And it's actually PayPal's version of Buy Now, Pay Later that lets you actually take care of your shopping very, very easily. What are the pros and cons here? The pros: you can split purchases into smaller payments and pay over time. We love that. And millions of online stores accept PayPal payments. We know that. And you can get an instant approval decision. Obviously, this is based on a constellation of factors, including your account history. And there are no fees for paying with the service. And payments are interest-free, okay? What about the cons here? Purchases are limited to $1,500 all the way to $10,000. Now, $10,000 depends on your account history, but on average, most consumers are limited to $1,500, okay? And Pay in 4 is only available at online merchants that accept PayPal. So you need to make sure that the store that you are thinking about buying from does accept PayPal, and PayPal offers fewer repayment options than competitors. So this is where you have it. And one thing you need to understand is that what we love with this program is that PayPal has a comprehensive FAQ page with answers to common customer service questions. So if you don't find an answer there, you can message PayPal from the FAQ page or call customer service, okay? And calling is fastest. We have tested it. And if you log into your account first, you need to log into your account first. And you can also call as a guest if you prefer, but it's just a lot better if you have an account and you log into your account first and actually proceed to the questioning phase from there, okay? And if you want to call them, the number is 1-888-221-1161. 1-888-221-1161. And it's available, the service is available Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so this is I just wanted to give you an overview of the program first before getting to the details. So let's talk about the process. How does Pay in 4 work? So to use PayPal's Pay in 4 options, the seller must support PayPal payments. That's number one, okay? That means that you can use this option at millions of online stores that support PayPal, and popular merchants include Best Buy, Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, and Lens, and it really depends, okay? And so when you check out, what will happen here is that you need to choose PayPal and select the Pay Later option. So this will let you pick the Pay in 4 way to pay. And so you will be given a link to the loan agreements to review and agree to before submitting your application, okay? You'll also get an email from PayPal with the details of your plan once the purchase is complete. Okay, so when you attempt to check out, PayPal will automatically make an approval decision in seconds so you can complete your purchase right away. So this is really good, okay? And to complete your purchase, you'll have to have, and this is important to remember, you'll have to pay the first payment. You have to make the first payment as a down payment. So the rest of the purchase amount is split into 3 interest-free payments with one due every 2 weeks. This is what it's called the Pay in 4. So you make an initial down payment and then 3 payments afterwards. And you can manage and make payments either online or via the PayPal app available on iOS or Android, okay? And one thing I want to say is that to use PayPal in 4, to use the PayPal Pay in 4, the program, you need to create a PayPal account and have one in good standing. So once you are ready to check out online or through PayPal's mobile app, you can choose to pay later, then select the Pay in 4 option. So it's important to have a PayPal account first. and the account must be in good standing. Okay, so this is what it is, and the approval decision is instant. No need to wait for 24 hours or 2 weeks or whatever, 2 days, whatever. You get approved right away. Okay, and let me give you an example. Let's say if your total is $300, you will pay $75 at checkout. Then you will have 3 remaining payments of $75 due every 2 weeks until you have paid in full. You have paid the full amount. Okay, so PayPal will not charge interest, and payments are automatically billed to the debit, credit card, or bank account you use to check out, and you cannot use your PayPal balance to make payments. Okay, so this is something you need to think about. And if you pay off your debt early, you will not be charged a prepayment fee. So PayPal is kind of flexible in that respect. And unlike some buy now, pay later providers, PayPal does not charge a late fee for missed payments, but it will contact borrowers with past due accounts. So make sure to read your loan agreements for the full terms and conditions if you fail to repay. Okay, this is very important. Now let me talk to you about the impact here. So this is let's have a conversation about the impact. So if you are the client for the plan, you can still use PayPal to pay. Okay, I'm not saying you can't use it. It's important to understand that at the end of the day, it's all about how you use the account. You'll just need to pick a different payment method from your wallet. That's if you are the client for the plan. And so PayPal will send you an email stating the reason you are declined. Okay, and so the good thing about the program is that there are no fees to use Pay in 4. So payments are interest free. However, PayPal may charge a late fee if you are late with the payment, depending on your states of residence. Remember that banking is something that is done at the state level. So PayPal has a different, they have different conditions for different states. Okay, and PayPal may perform a soft credit check when you apply for Pay in 4, but this will not affect your credit score. So they don't do a hard pull here. So let's say you are shopping and you're just ready to actually get out of you are at checkout and you choose Pay in 4. They're not going to do a hard pull. They'll be doing a soft pull. Okay, so a soft credit check gives the lender, in this case a PayPal, the ability to review your credit report and determine credit worthiness. Okay, while this soft credit checks do not affect your credit score, they are listed on your credit report. Okay, so the Pay in 4 feature is not currently available to residents of Missouri, Nevada, New Mexico, North Dakota, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Wisconsin, or any U.S. territories, because as I just told you, banking is a state affair. So those banks have not allowed PayPal to run the service there. Okay, and you must be of legal age in your state to use the service. So it can be 18 years old or 19 or 21. This is important. And so let's have a quick conversation, a quick comparison between PayPal Pay in 4 versus PayPal Credit. So if you are making a pricier purchase, like a round trip plane ticket somewhere exotic or a fancy new bed, PayPal Credit is likely a better option. Okay, you'll get a reusable credit line and have 6 months to pay it off. So if you have purchases of $99 or more, and you will not pay interest if you make your payments on time with PayPal Credit. However, interest will be charged to your account if you are late. So this is important. So the APR for new accounts is 23.99%, and late fees are up to $40. This is important. So this is the big difference here. So while we can't find mention of whether late payments impact your credit score, we know for a fact, and we have done research about this, we know that PayPal Credit reports, they will report to Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. So it's possible that your credit score could be affected either negatively or positively based on the timeliness of your payments. So it's all about being financially responsible here. Okay, I want to talk to you about benefits, folks. So the big question is, should you use PayPal Pay in 4? Well, that's a personal question. It depends on your finances. It depends on the shopping. It depends on the amount that you want to finance. Remember that PayPal Pay in 4 can go all the way to $1,500. However, we have seen people get approved for $10,000. It's all about your history with PayPal. It's all about the states you are applying from. Okay, so PayPal Pay in 4 is available for online shopping at major retailers. Okay, and so this could be a great option for you. It depends on your finances, it depends on your family's finances, on your spending patterns. Okay, how financially responsible you are. And so if you are new to buy now, pay later, it's important to understand that you need to have you need to already have a PayPal account. Okay, and once you have it, if you want to fund a necessary purchase with a pay later plan, the Pay in 4 is a great choice. It's a very simple choice, not complicated. And this is kind of cool also if you don't qualify for a credit card. Okay, so qualifying for a PayPal Pay in 4 plan could be easier than qualifying for a credit card. Okay, though PayPal may conduct a soft credit pull, it also considers your history with a company. And you also can have a purchase protection. So PayPal extends its purchase protection program to some Pay in 4 purchases, meaning if you don't receive your item or it differs from its description, you may qualify for a reimbursement from PayPal. Okay, and so this feature is unique to BNPL providers. This is really good. And so one thing I need to say right off the bat is this is very important. PayPal Pay in 4 is not a good idea if you have a hard time following a budget. I've said this before. Financial responsibility is key. Whether you get a credit card or you are eligible for the PayPal Pay in 4 plan, you need to have financial responsibility. You need to follow a budget, okay? BNPL plans can encourage overspending since you pay less at checkout. This could be very tempting to fill up your cart with more things. So if you struggle with overspending, you want to stick to paying with cash, okay? And if you want to shop in store, PayPal offers its Pay in 4 plan online and through its mobile app only. So other buy now pay later providers like Affirm and Zip offer plans that are available online and in stores. But with PayPal, this can only happen online. Okay. Let us talk about eligibility, folks. Obviously, you are interested in this program. You are thinking about it, and you gotta meet a few requirements. So PayPal is offering the Pay in 4 plan to a growing number of U.S. customers. So the plan right now is only available in the States. Okay, and there are a few eligibility requirements. So availability will depend first and foremost on your states. Okay, because states have different banking regulations, and you must be at least 18 years of age to qualify for the Pay in 4 program, and your PayPal account must be open and in good standing. Good standing is really important. In other words, you must not have violated any PayPal terms and conditions. Okay, so currently PayPal offers Pay in 4 in all states except as I said before, you have Missouri, New Mexico, Nevada, North Dakota, Wisconsin, and the U.S. territories. Okay. However, one thing we have seen from our research is that not everyone gets approved. So approval depends on PayPal's internal checks and the soft check of your credit score. Okay, it's important, and you also need to understand that you can use Pay in 4 at merchants that accept PayPal payments and in any supported currency, and PayPal will automatically convert the purchase amount into US dollars during the checkout process. There are also purchase amounts limits for Pay in 4. In other words, you can only use this payment method for transaction amounts between $30 and $1,500. But again, if you have a large transactional history with the PayPal, the approval amount can go all the way to $10,000. But this is exceptional, okay? And one thing you also need to understand is that PayPal does not allow Pay in 4 for certain recurring subscription services, according to the PayPal website, and availability depends on the merchant. So this is something that you need to think about, and we'll love the fact that Pay in 4 is a great program, and you can pay off a Pay in 4 plan early. So when you start a Pay in 4 plan, you pay the first payments at the time of purchase, right? This is very easy to understand. So to see your remaining payments, you can log into the websites or PayPal app to view your account summary, and your account summary will show you your total purchases and their dates, how many payments you have made, and your total payments to date. So this is pretty clear. It will also show you your remaining balance and the date and amount of your next payment due. The thing from there, you can make an extra payment or pay off the entire balance early. And what we love here is that there are no penalties or additional fees to pay off the loan early. This is really good. So any extra payments are applied and displayed in your plan activity immediately. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. I'm still having a conversation with you with PayPal Buy Now, Pay Later plan. This is the Pay in 4, and I just want to talk to you about PayPal Pay in 4 versus some competitors. There are some alternatives to this program, and I just want to do a quick rundown of those competitors. So first, we have Venue. So whether you're looking for children's toys, top electrical products, new pots, paints for your kitchen, or an outfit for a wedding, Venue is actually great. It's a premium marketplace for you with the buy now, pay later schemes, okay? And with thousands of products across dozens of categories, Venue has a little bit of something for everybody. So this is really good, and we'll love the fact that they do have great customer experience. And then you have Afterpay. So Afterpay is one of the other popular buy now, pay later websites. So their process stands out. It's the process is very simple. We love the fact that it stands out because of the simplicity, okay? And all you got to do is to browse your desired store online, choose a product, choose Afterpay as your payment method at checkout, and that's it. Your account will be created in an instant. You'll then be given the chance to pay in 4 interest-free installments, which are due every 2 weeks. And then we have Sezzle. So Sezzle is another site that you can use to make shopping easier for you. Similar to Afterpay, they also offer simple interest-free payments in installments. The difference is that they break down the total cost of your purchase into smaller payments, then spread it across 6 weeks. Okay, so as low as 25% is due upon purchase, and the remaining amount will be spread out equally in typically 3 payments of 2 weeks apart. This is really good. And we have PayPal Credit. I just talk about that. So PayPal Credit is kind of cool. It's basically if you are thinking about spending a lot of money on if you are looking for larger payments, and instead of 6 weeks you want to pay over 6 months, for example, then you want to consider PayPal Credit. And then we have Affirm. So Affirm is a buy now, pay later mobile app that's available on both Android and iOS, and you can get exclusive offers of 0% APR with the app. So this is really good. They work similarly to buy now, pay later, okay? And they work similarly to other buy now, pay later apps, and we love also the fact that they have excellent customer service. And then we have Zip. So Zip is a buy now, pay later application that you can conveniently use on either Android or iPhone, and they do the same thing. They allow you to make a payments over 6 weeks, and if you are 18 years old or 18 years or older, they will qualify you. I also want to talk to you about Splitit. So Splitit is another alternative. So they are a payment method solutions, the solution that enables you to pay your purchases using your credit card by segregating the cost into fees and interest-free monthly payments, okay? And we love the fact that you don't need to register, you don't need to apply for anything. So this is good, and you can use either your credit or debit, with some merchants only accepting the former, okay? And we have Viabill. So Viabill's process does not reinvent the wheel that much. There are just subtle differences to it. So perhaps a significant difference in our view is how they do things. They will not do any credit score check, and your loan will be instantly approved upon checkout, okay? So you'll be asked to pay 25% of your total purchase, then the first 25% per succeeding months. This is really good. And we have PairPay. So PairPay actually is another buy now, pay later app, okay? Also, they have great customer service, and it's all about the store that you are shopping at. It's all about the options that you have at checkouts, okay? I'm giving you all these alternatives to say that if you don't qualify for PayPal Pay in 4, there are other similar alternatives out there. There's similar players out there that you might want to consider. And then we have Zebit. So Zebit will only require you to fill out a quick application form before getting approved, what we love is that the application takes about 2 to 3 minutes, so you need to have time. But the good thing is that Zebit gives its customers a line of credit of $2,500, and they have a Zebit score system that will determine your standing within the app. This is kind of good. And one thing we need to also say is that Zebit will need to validate your identity and income, but will not need your FICO score. You just need to be 18 years old and above to actually avail of their services. And then we have Bread. So Bread promises a fast and easy online financing transactions in seconds. So this is really good. We love the fact that they are very flexible. And you also have Partially. So Partially works a little bit differently. So this is a platform that offers you a merchant So if you're a merchant, it offers you the chance for your client to have automated payment plans. So it is a way to streamline your invoicing, control your collections, and improve your cash flow. Okay, and this is really good. And we have Fingerhut. So with Fingerhut, you basically, this is a credit account. It's kind of similar to a credit card. The only thing is you can only buy from their site, from their website. Okay, and it is one of the most popular options and has been helping people buy stuff easily for the last 10 years. Okay, and we love the thing is that they do have experience, and Fingerhut covers a wide range of products from beddings to electronic devices. Okay, and one thing you need to understand is that they are best known as the go-to buy now pay later provider, or those who have poor credit scores. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about PayPal buy now pay later scheme. You can get approval for an amount that goes all the way to $10,000, but more generally, people will qualify for a maximum amount of $1,500. Okay, and I gave you an overview. I spoke about the process, the impact, the benefits, eligibility, and I gave you some alternatives. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.